F1 is one of the fastest cars in Need for Speed Heat. But did you know that it is actually the second fastest car in the entire game? It is almost as fast as the RSR. Almost, okay? I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, a lot of people have been lying in the Need for Speed community lately. This is not faster than the RSR. At least the RSR with the OP engine anyway. But there is an OP engine for this McLaren engine, McLaren F1. I honestly don't think the F1 should need an engine swap. It should be one of the fastest regardless. But it is what it is. So we are back here in Palm City, of course, with the McLaren F1. I want to thank everybody who tuned into the live stream on Tuesday, I think it was, when the Black Market update went live and we did this car and the Volante. It was really enjoyable. I got a bunch of new subscribers, new viewers, likes from it. It was amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. So obviously we're going to go back to the garage, and we're just going to put the engine in that, you know, absolutely pushes this thing to the start. Right, so the stock engine is a 618 horsepower, 6.1 litre V12, and maxed out is a 1065 horsepower, 6.1 litre V12. Now, the OP engine you'll find all the way at the end, with the forged 592 horsepower, 2.6 litre inline 6. Apparently, this is the OP engine, so let's listen to the sound of this. Oh my god. It's a BMW engine. It's a BMW E46 engine. Wow. Is that an E46 engine? No, it's not. Sorry, it's a Skyline engine. So apparently, the Skyline engine actually makes this really OP. Let's buy it. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to go ahead and swap the parts around, because obviously this engine is going to be useless if this one, it really is that quick. And I guess we'll see. Oh my god, it's at 400 plus already, and we didn't even have to put a proper turbocharger in. As you guys know, sport parts are pretty much useless in this game, but oh my god, it's already 400 plus. So this is going to be absolutely insane once we put this dual turbocharger in. There might be a better choice. Let's toggle the stats. It's better with the dual turbocharger. So it's a 197. Whoa! And the top speed is 234. So it's already well better. And let's put the ultimate tanks in. So this is definitely better than the normal engine. But is it better than the RSR OP engine? We're about to find that out. I have a specific track, and that track is called Columbia. If you have a look at this over here, my best time is a 3:54. It says it's with the Viper, but it actually isn't. It's not with the Viper. They need to sort that bug out. They really do need to sort that bug out, because if they don't, I mean, they haven't, so it's confusing anyway. I actually haven't done it in the Viper. It's the same thing with the resort circuit. It says TJ has a 1.28 with a goddamn Honda 2K. Now, I'm not saying the 2K is a bad car, because it's a very good car in this game, but he did not get a 128 over my 129 in my RSR. It's not how that works. So the time I got with the 3:54 is actually with the RSR. So if this F1 can beat that or get close, that's going to be pretty darn cool. And if we do beat that with the F1, I'll just get the RSR back out and rerun the time. So without further ado, folks, let's test out this car. Is it really quicker? Well, people are saying that, but it's actually not. Is it really as quick? Is it close enough to beat the RSR? Is the F1 a true RSR killer? We're about to find out. Alright, so here we go, folks. Hopefully no one gets in my way at the start of this. Just hope we can get past everyone right off the start. There we go. That's what we want. So, what I do to make the cars as quick as possible, I usually put it at brake to drift. Because that way is the easiest handling, and I can really test the speed of it. And I also have that handling handling method in my RSR, so why would I change that now? So here we are with the McLaren F1. Now the reason I choose this event, as you can probably tell, you're at top speed for the vast majority of the event. So that's why I use this event, because it also has these corners where you need to slow down fast, like the one that's approaching now. So let's see how it goes. We're going a bit off-road here. I never really get that corner right, so I probably didn't get it right in the RSR neither. So let's just hope that's the case. It actually turns really well. Brake to drift is very good if you want to start, you know, if you want to get the quickest times out of your car. Definitely go with brake to drift. I usually go kick to drift anyway because it's the default engine, and I fucked up. Oh my fucking god. I'm gonna be here a while, aren't I? God damn it! Ugh! See, that's what happens when I start commentating and looking at the speed and not really, you know, concentrating on the actual time itself. So I'll be back when we get to that point. Had a much better start, and I also forgot to replace the showcase tires that I had on this car before with track tires. Honestly, it handles just as well, but only probably because I have brake to drift as well, and maybe the engine swap kind of contributes to it as well. But here we are. As you can probably tell, I said at the beginning that Colombia is basically the track where you're at top speed most often, and as you can tell, that is happening, and the car is handling really well. Like, did you see how I took that corner over there then? That was just absolutely insane. This car looks absolutely beautiful, I must say. I really liked the black market update as well. Honestly, I really enjoyed it, and personally, I can't wait for more. So I'm going to do a review of the black market update because there are a few nitpicks and little problems that I do have with it. Look at that corner, man. Oh, that is dirty. So this handles better than the RSR. The RSR almost has its own handling model, basically. This is different. I think it's a little bit slower on the corners, but as long as you've got some nitrous, you know, you can make up for that, pretty much. There's a reason it's almost quicker than the RSR. I think with the RSR there is a genuine problem, but I think with this car it's almost intentional. And it would only make sense. It's the F1. It was the fastest car in the world until the Bugatti Veyron was made. So, you know, why would that be any different? It wouldn't be. So, you know, I don't like how the OP engine is a Skyline engine though, because as you guys know, I don't like the stock Skyline engine. I think it fucking sucks. That's why I always change it, unless stats call for it, like with this. I wish there was another engine for it. I honestly prefer the Aventador engine on this over the Skyline engine. I don't know. But I'm going to have to keep it on this one now. But we are 2 miles ahead of second place, so you can really like see just how quick this is. We are almost 90% through the event now with a 3:31 so far. Remember the time, folks. It was like in the late 3:50 range. And we are just 20 seconds away from that. If the F1 can beat that, that is going to be absolutely insane. And it is pretty close to beating it. I'll say that right now. It is really close. I think we're actually going to beat it. And oh my god, a 3:52. I think that was. Holy crap. That's rapid. 3:51.80. I think that is literally the same time that, well, I think that's a few milliseconds quicker than the RSR time that I got in this car. We'll have to check, because that's pretty darn quick. 3:51.80 milliseconds. We'll have to check that out. I'll have to look back in my recording to actually, like, see whether it was quicker or not. Or, well, what the time for the RSR was. 3:51.76 with the F1. Apparently, it changed my time, but it don't matter. I don't know how it changes my time, but that is that. So that's a 3:51.76. So I believe I could get a better time with the RSR right here. Obviously, it's maxed out. It has, you know, the OP engine and everything. Apparently, it's 0 to 60 is slower, but it's past that where it really does make up for it. So we're really going to have to see about that. So 3:51.76. Pretty sure they changed the time there. I forgot the other time, but whatever. 3:51.76 is the time to be in the RSR. Let's see how well we can do. So here we are in the last 10% of the event, and This has almost been a perfect run. Oh my god. I think we're actually going to batter that F1 time. So yeah, the F1 is almost as fast as the RSR. But it misses out by about 2 seconds. So those were like almost 2 perfect runs right there. Honestly, both cars are insane. But the RSR is still the quickest car in the game. The F1 gave it a good go, though, I gotta say. But that was the OP engine for the F1. It's still not as quick as the OP RSR, but it gets pretty close. I won't lie. It gets pretty done. As you could tell in that, event with the RSR, I only had 4 NOS tanks. So I could have beaten my F1 time by a bigger margin. But that's besides the point. The F1 is pretty darn quick in this game. I think at the stock engines, the F1 is definitely quicker than the stock RSR, but when it comes to the OP engine RSR, the Raptor engine, for some reason, it's quite a while off, like 2 seconds, which actually it is a while, but that's tested by me, and I'm pretty darn good at this game. That's not me being cocky or whatever. I've played Need for Speed games for years. I've definitely played 2015 for a long time, which has a similar handling model, especially when I use brake to drift. And I've been playing this game almost non-stop. This is pretty much the only racing game I've played since it released. I'm not even joking. So I am pretty darn good. I am used to the handling model on this game at this point. So yeah, I think if you're really good, if you're as good as I am, or better, you can beat RSRs anyway. If you're a good enough driver, I think you could beat it with the Evo, you could beat it with a Pagani, F40, MX-5. You could definitely beat the MX-5, actually. You could definitely win with the MX-5. Actually, I've already seen it on YouTube. There's numerous cars in this game you could beat the RSR with if you're a good driver. I've beaten the RSR myself in a Huracan Performante. But that's only if the person is unaware about the OP engine, or maybe they are aware and they're just not that good. Either way, if it was a really good driver driving the F1 and he was a better driver than the dude with the RSR, then I think you could beat the dude in the RSR pretty easily. But honestly, until they add speed list, it doesn't matter. I think when they add speed list, people might start to complain. But honestly, I gotta be honest with you. I mean, there is an argument that there's no need to complain because the RSR is quicker anyway, but in the end of the day, it all comes down to the driver. And personally, I think the F1 handles better than the RSR. It is also much quicker. It's about 30 milliseconds quicker, 0 to 60. Once you get past that 60 range, though, the RSR beats it, and that's why the RSR was quicker on Columbia. But if you were on a race with a lot of corners, like say Rare Bear, I don't know about Rare Bear. I think Rare Bear, like the one that Hippo uses, or a race with a lot of corners, I honestly think the F1 would win if you were good enough, But, I mean, when it comes down to it, the RSR is quicker. But like I just said, if there were a lot of corners, the F1 would win because it is 30 or it's either 30 or 20 milliseconds quicker than the RSR 0 to 60. And that's why on the long straights, the RSR beats the F1 because 60 to 100 and beyond, the RSR is just absolutely unbeatable, especially with the OP engine. So let me know what you think down in the comments below, whatever. I'm going to be doing a review of the black market update at some point, talking about what I thought was positive about it and what I thought was negative about it. And expect that to come like maybe this weekend or something. I don't know. We'll see, But I want to thank you guys so much for the support on this Need for Speed Heat series. I do get a bit of hate sometimes because of how much I support Need for Speed Heat. Like, I love this game, so I'm going to support it. Like, people are entitled to their opinions, you know? And you can't hate on someone because they like a game that you dislike. If you dislike it that much, don't search it up and don't, you know, go hating on people's videos, because that's just toxic. Why would you want to do that? What is wrong with you? What boring life do you have to want to do that? I don't know. Honestly, if it continues, I'll probably make a video on it at some point, because I feel like I can't have an opinion without somebody biting my head off or some crap. And just watch it. The next time the next update gets announced or something big happens in the Need for Speed community and I make a video on it and someone hates me in the comments, just watch. Just look, and I'll have my point proven. But whatever, guys. Yeah, the review coming up soon, talking about both the F1 challenges and the Volante challenges. I think I'm going to go live this weekend as well. No, I'm probably, most likely, going to go live this weekend with TJ. I think I'm going to try and find the best engine for the Volante. I think I really want to do that. But whatever. The F1. Second fastest car in the game. Let me know what you think. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, hit that like button as hard as you possibly can. Comment, share, and subscribe. Stay safe. And I'll see you soon.